Good evening, everyone. RV Debs here with it's Friday night, and come on in and take your shoes off, whatever, anything else off you need to take, because whatever, anything else. Let me set this up because it's time to relax on a Friday. Yeah, which is what I do most of the time. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you're all okay, and that you've had a good week and ready for the weekend. I am, although I don't think it's any different, really. We've had a busy week, actually. So that's what's going on. It's been freezing, rain, and cold. Big change. So I'm grateful that I'm comfortable. Good to see. I have been, just had dinner. I made a little dinner for myself. I made the dogs dinner, and now I'm here. I almost fell asleep. Hi, Darby. Hello, hello. Hi there. Hi there. Hi, Mary. I'll let everybody get comfortable. Yeah, so it was really, really, really rainy and cold last night. And I am in M Laguna. Good to see everybody. I'm glad you're all joining me. And then around 6:30 in the morning, the electric went off. In the whole area, not the whole town, not our whole town, but I guess several streets. And so when you wake up after it's been really like the fan noise, I always sleep with the fan on, so I therefore I need that rest. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much, Deborah. You don't know how much that is appreciated. It really is. Welcome, by the way. Let's see here. Hold on. So anyway, at 6:30, yeah, the hi Emily, welcome. The electric went off, but it went off like where the fan shuts off and it gets so quiet. It woke me up immediately, of course. And so I kind of got up and felt around for like I have a flashlight near every place I sit. Actually, there's a flashlight. So I grabbed the flash. I kind of found my phone, and the phone gave me light, and I got the flashlight. And then it kind of flickered, like it was trying to come back, and it did that like for at least 10 times. It tried to back on, and then it would flip off, and then it just stayed off for quite a while, and I kind of drifted back to sleep, which because I was tired, and I just stayed in sleep until behind. But then the electric came on, and when it came on, it actually woke me up again. So that was my morning. But so yeah, it's been a strange that was a strange thing to happen. Emily, yay! It's good to see my friends, and Deborah, you're so kind. Yeah, so like we are myself, and me and the dogs um had our dinner. I made I got 4 ounces of this smoked salmon. It's where they sell crab meat and salmon and stuff at Walmart, and it was delicious. And it was 4 ounces, and cream cheese with a couple of diet bread toasted, and some onion, and a little bit of capers on top, and it was so good. It's one of my favorite things to eat is smoked salmon with cream cheese. And but this I didn't have anything to eat at all until at 1:30 in the afternoon. Everybody was going to meet over at Bud's for lunch because it's half price day. And so I had a breakfast burrito, and that was so far that's what I've eaten today. Not that you all care, I know, but I'm sharing. So that's what's going on with me. And then when I got back to the house after the lunch, which took forever to get, no offense to Buds, but it took forever to get our food. Oh, thanks, Emily. Emily cares. Well, I'm on this like Weight Watcher thing, and people are not people. A couple people have said, you know, can't you do other things besides the Weight Watchers and all this? And people jump down my throat for stuff. It's like, hey, it's new and I'm into it. Isn't it better than being into eating and killing myself? And then some people say, a live stream, another live stream, yeah, another live stream. But you know what? I've been doing videos. I have one right now uploading exactly as I talk. I did a video. So for people that don't like live streams, then shut this off and wait till the video comes out. I hope that the live streams are really kind of good because if you listen to the live streams, even like in the background, it helps me with my channel. It does. And I definitely like to feel like, my channel's building. Yeah. Thanks. Mary says she loves my live streams. I enjoy them too. That's why I do it. There's really no other than enjoying it, and they're long. And some people want to help support the channel, but they don't want to send money, which is perfectly fine. But if you listen to the advertising, or you, like I said, put in a live stream and then just do what you're doing, it helps. It helps all of us on YouTube. I'm not the only one. I'm just telling you how it works for us. And it's kind of hard because I have to get back where I was. Hello, Nancy. You're right. Nancy says, honey, I have learned in life there's always someone going to have something to say about what we do in our lives. That's true. I agree. And Nancy, when you're a YouTube creator, you get so many, people telling you what they think you should do and what you should do. And yikes. Dame, how you doing, Dame? I sent your necklace today. Did you get the message from Etsy? Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Come on in. Yeah, I've always gotten, they're like trollish people, or just people that want to say something negative. They don't want to help you or make you feel better. They want to kind of pull you down. It doesn't work with me. Well, thank you, Sheets. She said she looks forward to my live streams. I do too. I've been doing now I'm doing like three a week and whatever else I feel like doing. But that's what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying my company. You guys are a great company. Um, what the heck is anyone? Why would anybody be upset with me? Because nobody makes anybody do anything. By the way, I have my ring light pretty high up. I got my tripod. I'll have to show you the tripod in a video. Hi, Gail Lynn. Well, I thank you for that. That's sweet of you. I'm coming in real fuzzy. I'm looking at my okay, on my camera it looks fine, but when I look at the room that I'm watching, I can see myself. It is a little fuzzy, and I think it's the storms. We've had rain and storms. So if the connection tonight isn't that good, well, then I probably will end it early, but let's see what happens. Okay, Nancy says, heck, there have been a couple of times I have been bashed on just comments I've made on sites, and they've been very rude and ugly. Yes, they are. I think people just really don't want you to like certain people that they are like hating or whatever. Um, yeah, I think it's our weather. Oh yeah, the satellites and stuff because it's bad weather right now. Hang in there with me. Yeah, I just block people now. I used to like really take it to heart the first couple of years, but now I've been doing this for 4.5 years, and I just think, well, that's sad. It's sad because to say something really mean and ugly is just not right. Well, it looks okay on my end. A little bit foggier than I'd like because what I'm seeing on my phone is much clearer. Good evening, Scotty Potty. How you doing? Very nice to see you. Yeah, it's very good. I'm so glad I'm here. I'm so happy I'm comfortable and at home and I'm not having to do anything strenuous. But it's, raining and muddy. It's not too muddy now. It was earlier. Well, I agree, Nancy. That's true. I think people that are hurt, you know, are hurt people. So hurt people, hurt people. Doesn't that make sense? I heard that and it clicked like, yes, hurt people hurt people. And that's the way it is. So, and they have to tell you too, I'm going to unsubscribe to your channel because you're blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, you don't have to hang out with me. So most people are nice. It's just, I guess when you get a negative person, it's sort of like everyone's so kind, and then you get this negative person that's mean, and you think, where the heck are they from? Where were they brought up that they are so hurt that they have to lash out? Because if you don't like somebody, I don't watch people that I don't like. And even if I just like them and I watch once in a while, I don't make a comment if they say something that I don't like. I don't know. Emily said I'm not too chatty. It's because I'm painting, but I'm listening. Hi, everyone. Okay, I'm glad you're here. That's okay. Dame says when someone is excited about something, easy to get carried away. Lots of group were interested and asking for more. Yeah. Well, right now, it'll be 2 weeks Monday that I've actually taken steps in the right direction. I want to live longer. Let's talk about that. I want to live to see Chase and Tanny and Hunter grow up, you know? And if I want to be here in 20 years with my head on, I don't want to be here if I'm Alzheimer's out or anything, but I want to be able to be here in a healthy way. Hi, Amanda. So nice of you to come in. How's things? So it's so easy to not be healthy, to not eat healthy, to be sedentary. It's really easy for me not to want to walk far. And then when I fell the other day, I'm like, see, because in a walking stick, someone was saying you should have a walking stick. I have a walking stick. It was my husband's walking stick that I bought for him at a Renaissance fair. It's really neat. It has like a carved, um, like a wizard's carved into it. And I'm gonna have to start grabbing it because the road is very uneven. So, but I'm starting slowly. The exercise is gonna come slowly. Maybe when I've taken off another 10 pounds. Pretty good, Amanda says. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, you work hard. Linda says on True Crime Channel while she was live last night. Who was she? SWAT police came to the front door. Well, who are we talking about, Linda? She was live last night. SWAT police came to the front door, sent because someone called and said her husband killed her and kids. She and family are so upset, and police and FBI on it. Wow. Well, who was that? Who are you watching? Come on, Linda. Tell us. That's heavy. Right, that's true. Dame the first says sooner or later the weather will be a factor in my exercise. Yeah, when it's really nice out, it's so easy to walk, blue sky, and it's not too cold. And then it's rainy and wet, so today was not an exercise day. The name of it was Carolyn on True Crime YouTube. I've never heard of her. That's a horrible thing to happen. This weather, and Nancy says, cold weather in Oklahoma is getting me down. I went out to take a walk, only got a block and a half when a big dog came out barking, so I went back home. That would get me to go home too. Big dogs come running out at you. You never know what's going to happen. That's true. It's not as easy to walk around like here. It's a small town, but it's not that simple for me anyway to just walk, especially like with pitted streets. And we have dogs that run around too, although I've never seen, well, actually, two dogs we had to get the dog catcher guy to get these dogs because they were right here in the yard, and they growled and barked at us. And I have two little dogs that are friendly, so we don't. I can understand not wanting to take a walk. Hi Donna, welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, you got to be careful. I guess we should have some, what do you call it, spray? Pepper spray? I suppose if you're going to walk around, you know, have something to protect yourself. What do you think? Pepper spray? A thumbs up on the pepper spray? Give me a thumbs up if you like me. No. If you enjoy the live streams, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Hi, Doxinator. Oh, that's okay. You're safe with all these ladies. Hi, Darby. What did Darby say? Darby said it's the son that Lee fathered that brought you all there involved in the family. I think it is so notable of Lee to move there. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, he lives, him and his wife, and they have two babies now. Joey is the young man that we're talking about. They live in what is it, Aspermont, or I think it's Aspermont. It's about 45 minutes drive here, so they don't come into town on every family night. They do come into town on special holidays. And yes, Willie is an upstanding person, and he wanted to be in his son's life, and this is why we're here. Nancy said I'm just too scared to walk in my town. That's terrible. Nancy says, walk gently and carry a big stick. It's right. Hi, Chloe. Welcome, dear. Yeah, I have a walking stick. I think it's a good idea to have a walking stick for many reasons. First of all, to help me not fall down. Second of all, if something like a big dog comes at you, you got a stick. Ain't gonna get too close to my dogs. And I don't worry about me, it's my babies. Dachshund said, just wanted to say hi. Too much estrogen and perfume in here. See you, lady, later. Hey, Dachshundator, I'm just glad you came to say hello. That's fine. You're always welcome. And we do have guys that come in here too, just to let you know. Yeah, the video's a little glitchy. I'm hurt because it's been so stormy and rainy here, and I guess that the signal is not the best. So, hello, Lone Star Traveler. I was looking for your channel and didn't find it. But you know what it was? I looked for Lone Star, but I forgot the last word, Traveler. So I'll look again, and I will definitely subscribe to your channel. Everybody should do that. Hi, RV Quilt. Yum. Chloe says she's eating Chinese food right now. I just had some smoked salmon and cream cheese on some yummy 9-grain light bread toasted. And I always throw a couple of capers on it. I love capers. Hey, another man. Yahoo. Hi, Stony. Yeah. Mary says she loves Chinese food. Pass over the Chinese food. Pass it around. Wouldn't that be nice if we could really do that? Pass around some dim sum. Saucy. Hi, Saucy. Good to see you once again. Welcome to the channel. Saucy, the towboat chef, she's got a channel. Everyone has talked to me about her, so I subscribed to her channel. And now we can become friends. People say that you're a lot of fun. I did check you out. It was a tail end because I had come out from, I don't know what happened. I came out when you were saying goodbye soon, but it was fun. You have a good personality, and I saw the opening too. In love with health. Good. Is it good morning for you? Because it's good evening for us, most of us. Yes, gathering around, my friends. Let's relax. Hey, this is the safest place to be. This is, the club RV Deb. In love with health says, I always say good morning. I fool myself into energy. Oh, do you? Okay, I never noticed. Chloe says it's a good evening for her. She's in California. Yeah, it's freezing here today in the 30s. Hello, plain vanilla grandma. I watched your last video. I really enjoyed it. You share so sweetly, so honestly. I think that really makes me want to be part of a channel when I really feel the person's just totally sharing themselves. Really, you can feel it. Stony Jenkins says, I'm in the club drinking on a bub. Hi, Marianne. It's Saturday morning for Marianne. In love with health says, snowed in for 4 days. Today, my little doggy played beauty parlor. She looks fabulous. Aw, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's been very cold here. It's been in the 30s. It didn't get out of like it didn't get out of the 30s. That's when you know it's a cold day. Hi, Doreen Sanders. Welcome. Nothing better than your sweet puppies. I love my girls. Hello, Karen. Hi, Deb. I watch you all the time. Love your channel. Just finished my keto meal and now enjoying my keto ice cream. No keto. Yay! That's good, Karen. Hello, Diana. Linda says it's called Mommy Ramblers True Crime, and her channel's huge. She has access to all true crime reports. Okay. Never have gotten my channel back. No. I did get an email. Actually, I got an email. Let me read it to you. Let me open up a page and I'll let you hear the last thing I think that was yesterday. I wrote them first and I was like, when am I going to get my channel back? I said, I heard someone didn't get their channel back that I've been talking to, and he wrote me back. Let me find it though. Where is it? I got all this junk on there. Let me open up. Hold on a minute. Did I miss anybody? Hope not. Yeah, I'm going to open up the email and I'll read it to you. It's not long, but then you know exactly what I'm going through. So I wrote them saying, hey, I heard somebody didn't get their channel back at all. And, why don't you just be honest with me? If I'm not going to get my channel back, you don't keep telling me to be patient, that they're working on it. So here's what he wrote back. Hi, Deb. Thanks for keeping in touch. I've been coordinating with our teams regarding the removal of copyright strikes from your channel. Hold on a minute, because it's cutting off the side. Oh, wait a minute. That's what it is. Font was too big. Okay. I'd like to politely reiterate. He always says that word, reiterate. For instance, account recovery of a channel without any issues, such as strikes, can be done in a shorter time than yours, with strikes due to the hijackers' actions. Nonetheless, I wonder why this is cut off. Like, oh, I know. Hold on. I'd like to put, okay, I cut off a lot of it. Sheesh. I'd like to reiterate that hijacking cases are completely different from one another. So, okay. Then he says, nonetheless, I assure you that I am being honest with you when I say we're closely monitoring this request, which is why I'm giving you an update each week as soon as I receive any feedback. It's just that we also really don't have control over the turnaround time of our requests from from our internal teams. Basically, sincerely, Calvin. That's what it says. Hi, Butterbean Head. Good to see y'all. What did I miss? No, Chloe didn't realize National Bootleg Day. Nolan Hawk, what is this? It's a live stream chat with friends. That's what it is. Marion said, I'm dog sitting a really cute double doodle puppy. Oh, this weekend. He is gorgeous. I just put some pics on. Everyone has fallen in love with him. Yeah, I love dogs. I'm easily in love with animals. James says those hackers really did a number on you. They did. Oh, saucy, thank you. You're too kind, too kind. Yeah, so the hackers did a number on my channel. They messed up stuff, and I'm not even sure what's going to happen, but I'm just going to, I'm going forward. But I don't forget. I'm happy it's Friday for you, Chloe. Friday is the same as Monday. When you're retired, every day is Saturday. Dog Lover says yes, but her numbers have gone up since I have been on a couple of days. Amanda says one more chance to act up, Nolan, and you will be blocked. There you go. Did I miss it? I probably did. Yeah, 3 sheets to the wind, courage. Calvin email seems redundant, but I think he will get it done eventually. Keep the faith. Hi, Catherine. Welcome. Well, he's really just the middleman. He's not really working on my channel. He's the guy that, tells me what's going on with it. Must have missed some stuff. What did you block him for, Amanda? I didn't see what he said. That was really off color. But I didn't see it, so I guess I'll have to look. I don't know. Oh, this is gay. Oh, yes, okay. He's young. That's the young baby talking. I usually give people pretty much a chance, but yeah. That was just, yeah, he was being nasty. I agree. Yes, Amanda's got she's good on the draw. Children come in, they're playing. He didn't say I was a penis. Well, he doesn't know what a penis is. I didn't see that, so that's okay. That's why you're here. That's what I would probably say. Douglas says, just tell him to go down in the basement and play your games. Chloe, you're young, but you're very sweet and respectful and intelligent. And, there's a big difference. Good evening, Stitchy Rebel. Welcome. Gosh. Hi, Camo Dave. So good to see you, young man. How are you, Dave? I'm not going to call you an old man. You're not an old man. I'm going to call you young man. Young man. Yes, Camo Dave is a doll. If you haven't subscribed to Camo Dave and you're interested in what's going on with the RVers and all people on certain little trips, he's the one to watch because he'll catch you up with everything. Anytime, Dave. You've done me good. Yeah, I still haven't gotten my channel back, Dave, if that's what you're probably going to ask. Hi, Carol. Yeah, he tells me that all those copyright strikes are taking a long time. I guess someone has to sit and listen to them all. It's not right. But there was Dame sent me to a guy whose channel, he lost his channel and he never got it back. Hi, Pamela Decker. Hi, Carol. Chloe says, hey, Deb, do you know what a VSCO girl is? No, I don't. Do you know? Hey, reluctant recluse, you're not late. You're just on time. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, people, friends, people. Hello, Mr. Mac Daggers. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Terry Snyder. The best YouTube channel live there is. Ah, you are so kind. Thanks, Terry. We have fun. It's a relaxing thing for anyone that's new here. We just have a pretty much open communication. Hang out. No drama. Very little drama. There's enough crap in life that we have to, put up with. Okay, Chloe, you gotta tell us because you're 17, so it's hard. It's hard to explain what it is. If you tell us, then we'll all be hip. Be reluctant. Grocery delivery is nice when it's freezing. That's for sure. What does it mean, Dame, if Terry's here? Hi, Miss Phillips. Welcome, Merlin. Come on in. Yes, involved with health. You can throw out a subject. Let's see what happens. Always welcome to come up with ideas to talk about, questions, whatever. That's right. First, we all take off our bras. If you don't wear a bra, that's okay. Actually, I've got a bra on. Yes, I have the ring really high up there. I think that helps. And the camera's kind of over here. Oops. course, I just touched it and it fell over. There. It's precarious. I'm gonna get a better tripod for the camera. Because now I have a tripod for the ring light. I'm getting, oh my God, that looks terrible when I moved. Sorry. Okay, let's see. In love with health. He's not, but wanted to be intimate immediately, then started with with manipulation. I must have missed the beginning of that. Hold on. Went out. Okay, I got it here. In love with health says went out on a match date after several long phone calls. Okay, let's go to the next interesting thing. He is hot, but wanted to be intimate immediately, then started with manipulation. Oh, yeah, he's just out for, a quickie. Linda says it's her birthday next week. Well, happy birthday early. It's almost your birthday. Definitely come in here and say hello, and we'll all be able to wish you a happy birthday, Linda. Chloe says the term VSCO, girl, refers to popular subculture among members of the Generation Z, which is my generation. Catherine says, Deb, try looking for a clamp tripod or holder for your camera. You can attach it to your table. Yeah, because it has to be high enough. That's the problem. I have it on a little tripod. Even lifted it up a little bit on something. That's why it's kind of shaky. But I need to have something that can sit up even a little higher. Did Mrs. Thoreau come in here? Hello. I did see you come in. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Catherine said I have one on an arm like a drafting table lamp. Oh, okay. That would be a good thing. Yes. In love with health says, I'm a lady, raised a lady, want passion in my life, but not treated like a hoe. Yeah, he was not that's somebody that you have to really, I mean, he wants it all the first time he sees you. I don't think that's right. No. Mm-mm. If he can't give you the time that you need for him to make you feel comfortable, he's for you. That's what I say. Catherine says there's a difference between passion and slut finder. Hold on. Oops. I missed something. Terry, wait a minute. Go kick rocks, damn cheaters. Huh. I'm listening. I'm missing all this stuff. Terry Snyder, that happened to me at Denny's a few years ago. I was 60s, and they thought I was 50s and tried to scam them a 20-cent discount on a senior. Ouch. Anyway, okay, let's go on. In love, behaved on first date, next day on phone waiting for me to cook with him at his place. Well, if you're not ready, if you're feeling that feeling and you're not ready, then he's not for you right now, obviously. Kipper, nice to see you. Welcome. Linda says I would never let someone at my age and will always my husband. You know what? Everybody's different. Some people like to have company all the time with them. You know, hey, you don't have to. Your gut is usually right. That's true. And it sounds like you're not comfortable in love with health. I don't think he makes you feel like you want to share that, you know? I didn't see the game on Monday night. I know they were watching it. The guys were watching it in the living room, and we were having a dinner with some new family that came, not new family, but people that came into town. So I didn't get to watch it. If I told you the conversations about it, it would curl your hair. With this guy that you were talking to in love with health, Kipper says she doesn't know you, Catherine. Well, it's okay. Terry said he watched the game and it was great. Well, if a man and a woman, or two women, or two men, or whoever goes out on a date and you feel pressure and you're not comfortable and they don't care, that's a big warning sign to me. The right person is there and makes you feel really comfortable and takes your hint on going slow. The guy's a jerk. Don't go near him. My opinion. Tell him no thanks. Saucy says, with health, I was in a soulmate relationship with my late husband. 16 years he was killed. I really doubt I will find another soulmate again. Amanda says, pay attention to the red flags. Kipper said, always take your own transportation on the first date. I have no idea what y'all are talking about, but I'm doing evening farm chores and listening. We were just talking about how In Love with Health went on a date with this guy, a Match.com date, and he wanted to go all the way and, rush her. And if she's not comfortable, he's not the right one. I've known Kipper for years, 4.5 years, one of my first friends on YouTube. She lives in a big farm in Texas. Well, I lost my husband 5 years ago, and there's no way that I'm going to find another soulmate like him. I'm not really looking for a soulmate. I'm looking for, if I anything, I would only be looking for a friend, someone I can hang out with that I like enough to hang out with. Lone Star says, "Saucy, with your good cooking, I figured the lines are long." Aw, that's sweet. Emily says, "The reason guys want to go all the way on the first date is because there are plenty of women out there who do, and they make it hard on of us who don't." Carol says, "I do not trust the online sites at all. It is in person, and I get to know you or nothing." Okay, and then In Love with Health says, "I tried Match because my brother and son both found their soulmates." Right. Kipper says, I met you, Deb, right after you lost your husband. Yes. 5 years has helped me. Time does help with life like that. There's not a day that go by that I, wish he was still here. But I'm not going to close myself off from opportunities and adventures. And no, I'm not looking, I'm not the same person I was. We're different as we grow older. Yes, and in love with health, you're very new to it. Only 1 year. You've lost your husband for 1 year. So you have some time to, you don't have to be rushed into anything. I certainly have not felt like being with somebody intimately, and it's been 5 years. So right at Christmas, that's a terrible time to lose someone. It's worse. A lot of us have lost our mates, our soulmates, our loved ones, and that's something like my channel is really. It started with loss and grief and how to live again, how to start over a little bit, how to do things without the mate. We get so used to having that one person in our life. We plan our life with them. We don't plan for them to leave us or for us to leave them. So, hi, Judy. Oh man, so sorry. In love with says thanks, Deb. My hubby had narc tendencies, but was also the love of my life. I want all the good he was. Wow. Carol Christoph says my sister just lost her husband and it's grieving. Well, I can tell you the one thing that helped. Well, several things that helped, but the major thing that helped me after my husband died was hospice. I was going to a counselor, a one-on-one counselor, and she was so nice to talk to. And Ossie said it took 5 years to get over my husband's death. There's no time. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I went to this one-on counselor, and then she told me there was a 6 week group meeting at the hospice place. It'd be once a week for 6 weeks with a spouse loss group. That was the best thing I did. I had some really nice people. We shared, and it was hard to start it, but you know what? By the time the 6 weeks were up, we were all stronger, and we all had friends with each other. Matter of fact, in Florida where I live, they're still meeting once a month, and in the meetings, just to meet, just to be friends. So when you've lost someone like that, you're going to grieve, and people do grieve differently. That's right. But really, grief is like waves. You have really, really bad times that you're so grief stuck, and then sometimes you feel a little bit better, and then the wave comes again. And yep, let me go back, sweetie. I'm sorry. Um, look what I said. I don't know where it is. I'm looking for it. And I admire. I don't see it, Kipper. But I do see Catherine said people try to rush other people's grief, and usually people who have not suffered loss. That's right. Yeah, that is for sure. Yes, well, it's okay to talk to someone and find out where they're at, and you let them go. Just don't get any further involved. Take your time, because really you don't want to rush into relationships. Some people do. Some people get married like really fast after they've lost someone. I don't want to get married again at all. But I wouldn't mind traveling and have a companion. Someone's like a best friend, a guy, or whatever, whatever makes you happy. In love with health said I was at my kids in New Hampshire, and they said And they went to bed early. RV Debs party was a good time. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a good show. I've seen that. Gigglefishy says, watch the Netflix show Dirty John. That'll make you happy and sing to be single. Kipper said, I'm happy I have RV Debs. I have watched Grow and Heal, which I think can be a private thing. Yes. I'm sorry I made you do that twice. It's been slow, and I'm just now starting to maybe even, look forward to meeting someone and having some adventures. Because what I want to do is travel. I would like to have a travel companion. Hello, June. Welcome. Lone Star says, Debs, it says you have 1.13 thousand subscribers. If I had that many, I would faint, slab dab out of my chair. It takes a while, especially when you first do a channel, Lone Star. It's not like instantly. I had 5,500 people, and then my channel got hacked, and I've had to start over, but it did go fast because I had a lot of people already. But it does take time, and you're doing the right thing. Go to other people's channel, introduce yourself, and make friends. That's what's helped me, like Dipper. I know all these people from years, and of course we used to do like these long hangouts with like 10 people on the panel, and we got to know each other, and then there was an audience of people listening, and that helped me to know more people and stuff. But June says, Gigglefishy, I watched Dirty John, and you're right. There are worse things than being single. Oh, I'd rather be alone than to have that kind of guy. Hours. we had long hangouts. It's a true story, I know. That's crazy. Especially the end, which I won't say, but you never know, too. Somebody can come on real sweet and really good, and then all of a sudden they're like, night day. Never move in right away with somebody, ever. Butterbeanhead says, bye, Debs. I'm going to go for now. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, you don't want any psycho. I'd rather be alone than have some psycho. And I'm very particular too. I mean, really, to be honest with you, I like my little home and my way of life, and it would be very difficult to share it at this point unless I could be in a bigger space. I would not want to share it in this space. She said, I was once involved with somebody who I found out after we broke up had been stealing from me. Oh my gosh. In Love with Health says, True Debs usually can hide personality disorder for longer than my last date did. Glad he outed himself from the start. Oh yeah, he did you a favor. He did you a favor. Thanks for letting me see who you are. I know I was seeing a friend here in town. We never got intimate. I could see his true colors coming out, and yeah, I just said no thanks. No thanks. But there are nice people out there, so it's nothing wrong with looking to be with someone. Maybe it's not going to be the same type of relationship, because we're never going to have a relationship like we did with our loves, the love of our life, our soulmate, our husband or wife. But there are really nice people, and sometimes you can connect and become a very close friendship, which is a relationship, but it's different than a sexual relationship. Heck, you get into your 60s and 70s, sex is not as important. When you were in your 20s, 30s, even 40s and 50s, sex was important because it's part of your life. It was something we did when we were younger a lot, or at least wanted to. You get a little older and you think certain things are more important, and sometimes just holding hands is intimate and sweet. So you just change. And that's okay. Gigglefish said every bought an avocado. Ever buy an avocado that looked perfect outside and was rotten inside? Dating can be like that. That's a good way to put it. That's funny. Yeah, you can be real pretty, and a real not nice person, you know? I just want an average person. I don't need it. At this point in my life, I'm not looks. The only thing about looks that's important to me is someone who's clean, smells clean, is sweet. That's, groomed. I personally like a man that's groomed. Although I like a nice beard and mustache too. And you didn't have to, Linda. She said she wouldn't put up with anyone now. And you shouldn't have to put up. The word putting up with someone doesn't even sound good, does it? Emily says we have strange saying in German that goes, the shiny apple is often foul. Yep, same thing. Totally Kathy. Hi, sweetie. Welcome. Carol says, hey, with all the STDs, it's not worth the risk. Kathy says she likes a clean shaven man. Yeah, I like a well groomed guy. You don't have to be gorgeous. Just have to be, to smell sweet and know how to treat a lady. Yeah. So how are you, Kathy? And if someone's gonna have a beard or a mustache, just well groomed. Yeah. Just like you want a woman. You look at someone and and some men like women without any makeup. And that's okay too. You know what? There's all kinds of people out there. You know, we're all welcome in the world, you know. You just gotta find your own niche. Gigglefishy said, I like the kind of man's ads that say they don't want a person with baggage. How do you get to our age without baggage? I don't have any baggage. But some people do because they have kids and. Linda said, I like clean, period. Amanda says, if a guy has a hairy chest and a beard, it's like cuddling a teddy bear. Well, nothing wrong with that. And it's like, I say, everybody has their own kind of look that they're looking for and that makes them feel good. Totally, Kathy said, I am fat, sassy. We are having a blizzard and I want ice cream. Oh, Kathy. I joined Weight Watchers, Kathy. And on Weight Watchers, you could have ice cream, but not if you want to lose weight, really. And Catherine says, I'm not a huge beard fan for Carol's reasons. In Love with Health says, I have a friend from high school who tells me I'm beautiful and he likes natural without makeup. I only wear it once in a while, but it helps with the aging look. I have to say, I like having a little bit of makeup on. There you go. Lone Star says, Kathy, have a fruit smoothie. A spoon of peanut butter. That's not ice cream, is it? Yeah, I joined. It'll be 2 weeks on Monday. I've already lost like 7 pounds. That was probably a lot of bloat, but Catherine said I had a guy friend who was not well groomed. His beard grossed me out. Yeah, and you can see the food they ate for a few days. That's gross. I think there were squirrels in it. That's funny. Oh, there you go. 7 pounds is 28 sticks of butter. Well, when you put it that way, wow. Okay, Kathy, here you go. In Love with Health says frozen banana and frozen blueberries and a magic bullet. Voila, ice cream. I gotta do that. Because actually banana and blueberries are free. One of my free foods. Amanda's, she's still with squirrels. Squirrels in your hair. Yes, Catherine, I know it's a lot because I was feeling bloated when I joined. This week might only be a couple pounds because, well, I lost like the first chunk last week. Yes, me too, Thea. I love a nice, clean, shaved, good selling guy manners. Exactly. Yes, all the wrenches are in the building. And a job, or at least self sufficient. Yes. Gigglefish, she says she likes a man with facial hair and chest hair. I don't mind hair, as long as it's clean. In Love with Health says you can add raw cacao powder and a touch of stevia to make chocolate ice cream. Sean Connery type of chest hair. Zeus Phillips says, well, I'm a cool water guy. Isn't it nice to listen to all of them and talk about what they like, Zeus? This is a lesson. Tina's Journal. Hi, nice to see you. Amanda says, amen, Gigglefishy, I want to marry a lumberjack. Zeus Phillips rocks. That's good. Nothing wrong with the man that rocks. You're a lumberjack? Gigglefishy said, I'm a lumberjack. Tina says she wants a John Bon Jovi type. Catherine says when their nose hair and ear hair is as long as their mustache, there's a problem. I agree with that. My husband was very good looking. This was one of the first months that we met. We went together. We were in Orlando. He took me to Disney World. Cute, huh? That's when we were both 50. That's another one. He had great lips. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. In Love with Health, as I said, it is very important for our overall health, but don't need anyone else. Did I say that out loud? Donna said men can't help it if they're hairy. Think of the razor burn, LOL. Terry Snyder said, I'm hairy and I'm taking notes. In Love with Health, he was definitely the Sam Elliott type. Yes. I know. And I used to tell him how handsome he was when I first met him. Kathy would tell him how handsome, because he was tall and slim, like male model. And I'd say to him, because he was 50, we both were the same age. You could be a male model. And he was like, you're too kind. He was always so, like he didn't know how good looking he was. Thanks, Carol. Yes, I know. My guy was a Sam Elliott type. Sam Elliott's looking good still. He's definitely the Elliott style. There's not a day that goes by that I've got pictures of him everywhere. I'm sure that would bother someone if I had someone in my life, but I don't. So Terry Snyder, are you a well-groomed, hairy guy? I like Grace and Frankie. That's a good show. It's Catherine. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, he's still handsome and even in his 70s. Bye, Catherine. Yeah, people can be good looking to you and not to someone else too, you know? Doesn't matter. Lone Star said, Debs, I can't imagine what you have gone through after losing your husband. Life, you know? Terry says, yes, groomed, head hair, chest hair also. Then I like a nice, well-groomed guy. And I don't mind someone who's got hair. That's okay. Oh, is that so? Kathy says this is where the cool kids are hanging out tonight. Believe it. Terry's 60, but people frequently say he looks 40. In Love with Health says, just like any other health ritual, like eating right and taking walks. Carol. Well, when I was 50, I didn't think I looked 50. Either one of us, but you know, nowadays 50 is not that old. It used to be 50, you were very old. I mean, in the old days, people by the time they were 50, they looked old. Nowadays, 50 is like 40. Who looks 40? Yeah, it was like, you know, I mean, I'm still in my head, I'm young. I'm just the same person. Welcome back, Saucy. Emily says she doesn't think she looks 58. Yeah, I think what it is I think people are living to 100 a lot more. So, you know, like Mary, Kathy's mom's 90, and she doesn't act 90. Well, she acts old because of the way she is, but she doesn't look old. She looks great. Linda says we're all young in our heads. Yeah, that's right. Right. Gigglefishy said at this point I think we'll probably all will feel young inside until the day we die. Yeah, like if I don't think about my physical, I feel very young. Hello, D Dubs. D Dubs Travel. Welcome. All right, everybody. Here's a hunk of guy coming in. Aw, thank you. Oh, I've had a restful day. It's been rainy and cold here, and I'm happy to be here. I'm a kid, and they know it. We play. I love to play with them. In Love with Health said Linda, if only our joints would get on board with the illusion. It is a shame I was hacked. I was hacked. I'm trying to get back, you know. I used to do pretty good on you know, I'm not going to say it because I've said it every time. I did very well for a while and then when my YouTube channel got taken away, basically everything stopped. How are you, D? Are you like on the road tonight or are you where are you? Thanks, Kathy. She said, I feel bad about that too, Debs. I am impressed on how fast you're building back your channel. I'm not a quitter. Wouldn't you do the same, Kathy? You know, what are you going to do? In New Mexico. Oh, cool. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Santa Fe soon. Yeah, I just have to keep going. I'm not going to let them, win. Okay, D says working so I can keep going to Oklahoma. Is that where you live? Is that where your family is, D, Oklahoma? She works on a towboat, not a tugboat. I think a copy. Not a rowboat, a towboat. What's in Oklahoma, D? Yeah, Dirty John was a creep. The rowboat. Oh, I had a girlfriend in Oklahoma. Good. That's good. Glad for you. Everyone has to have a little love. And you're young. You need definitely to take advantage of every year you've got. Now, D's a big boy. He's a big stud. A stud muffin with beautiful blue eyes. Oh, Oklahoma, where the sun comes. Oh, you'll be 40 in May. That's a nice age. That's a young age. Like just talking about that. 40 now is like 30 because we're living longer and we're healthier. Saucy, the towboat chef says, it's the larger version of a towboat. A tugboat helps create the tow with the barges. We, in the towboat, haul them and down the river. That's neat. That's a cool, and that's what you do for your job, right? Do you live on the tow, or do you have an apartment? How does that work? I wonder. That's curious. It's cool that that's a neat job. I just wonder if you live on board or you have a certain. I don't know how that works. I'd like to go on a riverboat cruise. That would be nice. I know my picture's coming out blurry tonight, but that's because there's so many storms in the air. Bye, Zeus. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. Love your company. Hi there, Ani. It is interesting, isn't it? That's why I asked you, Saucy, that's the first time I've ever. Okay, let me read. Saucy, the towboat chef, says, I am on the boat minimum 28 to 56 days at a time. When I am not on the boat, I work at a restaurant as sous chef and baker. Yes, I love the towboat when I am working. That's a cool job. So you got a lot of men with you. You're working with a bunch of men? I think that's neat. I get along good with men. It's a long time, yeah. Think Agape says, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains, where the waving wheat sure smells sweet. I don't think she should tell where her towboat's located because then you never know. These weirdos on here. On said, how does one go to a brother funeral Saturday and it's full of thugs and gang members? I have no clue on that answer. I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't know what to answer you. In Love with Hell says her cousin used to do 1 week on and 1 week's off. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't want her to tell, how that is giggle fishy around here. That would be fun, Kathy, if you got to meet Saucy on the river. Rolling on a river. Saucy says, I get assigned to different towboats each time. Ah, I'm usually on the Illinois River, but also on the upper Mississippi and the Ohio rivers. That's a really interesting job. How many people do you have to feed? Like how many people work on the towboat that you have to make sure you have food for? It is interesting, very interesting. Is there like how many people live on a towboat when they're out there? Yeah, we're sorry, Sean. It just, when you say there's gang, we don't know. That stuff's weird. Saucy says, depends on the boat. It's between 8 to 12, including myself. Oh, that's not bad. You can probably make some darn good food on there. Sean said, not a criminal. Love you. You're wonderful. I understand when somebody steals from you and it's wrong, but I didn't get it back. No, my channel never came back to me. No, Sean. Still, YouTube still has my channel. They're supposedly working on taking all of the copyright strikes that the hacker put on it. It's been over 2 months. I started a new channel. Adventure Van Man's a cool guy. I like him. I remember him showing Adventure Van Man worked on a boat in Alaska. Really interesting. Sean, I send my love too, sweetie. I'm not sure how to act about what you asked. I don't know how to answer that. Donna said, I live on the Ohio River, see and hear those boats every day, lots of coal and wood. I've been on all the rivers, but not like, near them when I'm traveling. Really? Saucy says, I'm thinking of applying to work on the boats up in Alaska. That would be so interesting. In Love with Health says, my son told me he was going crabbing a few years ago. I told him he was not to go to the Bering Sea. He was inland Alaska. I don't pull the mom card much, but I did that one. It would be fun. I'd like to see Alaska. And I don't think I ever will get there, but it's an interesting place to live. Hugo Fishy says Brian, Adventure Van Man, looked like his boat was primitive, as in the boat hands traded off and on cooking duties. Totally, Kathy said you could eat salmon and all kinds of seafood every day. Yeah, that does sound exciting. In Love with Health says Alaska's beautiful and captivating. I've seen so many videos of people, RVers and stuff, and stuff like that for Alaska. It does. I was married. My first husband didn't last long. We were very young. At 21, I got married, and he was born in Nome, Alaska. He was like a quarter Eskimo. It always seemed like I'd love to see it. I would love a video on the boat. You should do some. videoing. In love with health, total Kathy. I'm a pescatarian, so that is the good part. Fish for dinner daily. I like the idea of eating fish and vegetables. I know, Nome, Alaska. Can you imagine? And when during that, we were only together like really a year and a half. We were married a couple years. But one of the things we did is we drove from California, where we lived in the LA area, all the way to Seattle to visit his family, his mom and dad. And this old lady, his grandmother, his mother's mother, came to visit from Alaska, and she didn't even speak much English. She looked like an Eskimo. She brought wild blueberries with her that she picked in her yard, smoked, not smoked, seal oil, salmon and seal oil, fish and seal. I don't remember. It was really an interesting thing she brought. In love with health, his favorite foods are coconut and seafood. I would not suffer if shipwrecked on a deserted island. Saucy says, yes, Donna, it is. Unfortunately, we lost a team member on my last trip out. Not in my boat, but another. He fell into the river and they recovered his body the next day. Oh my goodness. Saucy, I'm going to start watching some of your videos so I can catch up and get to know you a bit better. Definitely, I promise. Yeah, that's a real bummer, though. It is buffer. You know, like I said, if you're looking at it and it's all yucky, it must be my weather. But if you can hear me, okay, that's good. Totally, Kathy said we are having a blizzard here. 6 inches of snow and more coming. 50-mile-an-hour winds. Ooh. We've just had lots of rain, cold rain, and freezing. Zero visibility. Oh, man. You ever lose your power when you have a storm like that? Gigglefishy says, totally, Kathy. I think your weather is in here. We are having a lot of snow tomorrow night. It is 1 degrees here right now. Really? Oh my gosh, it's in the 30s here and I'm complaining. Chloe says, let's say that two people are live streaming. Do you think they could talk to each other? No, I don't think so. Not unless they're on the same stream. -1, burr. It doesn't go out. That's good, because this morning our electric went off at about 6:30 in the morning, and I have a fan on, so I'm like, and all of a sudden it was quiet, and it woke everybody up, of course. But it was back on soon. Lone Star says, my pup woke up and is licking my arm. Aw. Total Kathy says, houses are built different here, made to sustain high winds. That's a good thing. Yeah. I shake. When those kind of winds hit here, you feel it. Gigglefish, she said, I think it would be so cool to live along the river to be able to watch all the interesting life go by. I would think so too. Totally, Kathy, she loves a good blizzard. If you feel, as long as you're secure in where you live, then it's good. Saucy says, Donna, you are so correct. Everyone doesn't realize we work on those boat and think we get off at every stop. We're not allowed to get off the boat. You can't get off the boat the all time you're on the boat. Ooh. Gigglefishy says we had huge winds last night. We have 50-foot pines all around the house, so it's scary. So Saucy, tell me something like, is it real calm? Like, is it? There's no like, it's not like being on the ocean. So is it real calm? Hi, Livy Lou. Just got here to see you, Deb. Everyone. Hope the weather starts looking up soon. Think Agape says ice storm last night and poured rain more all morning, misty afternoon, super windy now. It's rocking, feeling like I'm on a boat. Yeah, that's how it is in an RV. Kathy wants to know, Saucy, and I wouldn't mind knowing to have a roommate on the boat. Gigglefishy says, yes, somehow I can't see Carnival Cruise Lines using a towboat on the Mississippi. Yes, yes, yes. Windstorms are scary, especially in certain areas. I don't like the wind because I'm in an RV and you feel it really bad, but it's calm tonight. Yeah. So Saucy says, I have my own stateroom. I did a tour of it in one of my videos. I'm going to have to look around on those videos. It sounds interesting. Kathy says those people who work on cruise ships live in several in a tiny room. Yeah, well, like four, right? It's about four in a room. But the rooms are very small. Donna says it's fun giggle. My house is about 200 feet above the right or on a stove-y cliff. Anyone that hasn't given me a thumbs up today, I sure hope that before you leave, you will. I'll appreciate it. Thank you. Also, I have a lot of new beautiful jewelry. I am uploading a video. You want to see something really cute I just made? Isn't this pretty? Look. Isn't that a cool looking choker? Yep. And it has a matching bracelet. Saucy says, oh, it's rock and rolling sometimes. Another video I did in November, you can see it. The video is called Rocking, something or other. Okay, I'll check it out. I promise. That's what I'm going to do. Fishy said, I love to go to Newburyport in Massachusetts and watch the boats go up and down the river and love to watch ice break up and float down the river, make eerie noise. Thank you, Laurel. You all went pixelated when you showed the necklace and bracelet. Bummer. I'll show it to you again. Hopefully it won't be horrible. I can see that. It's terrible. Wow. I'm watching how horrible it looks. Have to be very still. Yeah, any movements means, I don't know why it does that. I'll just make it steady. I don't think it's just your screen. For some reason, we're having very bad connection tonight. You know what I really would think would be a romantic thing to do is to get on one of those riverboat cruise ships that go down the river It must be really nice to have a balcony and sit out there, feet up. Yeah, I think the storm is making it really horrible to watch. So what I think I'll do is call it a night. I really enjoyed hearing um, all about that your lifestyle, Saucy. So everyone needs to go check her channel out. And Lone Star Traveler, check her channel out. And of course, Totally Kathy, her channel, Camo Dave's channel. Thank you for coming in love with health. Thank you, Dee. Just be happy, be careful out there. Enjoy your girlfriend. Donna, everybody, I just really want to thank you all for joining when I do a live stream. Because it really is a nice thing to do when you have friends around, and it really helps my life. So I hope that I can shine a little light into your life. Good night, Livy, Giggle, In Love with Health, Donna, Dee, all of you. And think agape. All of the people that come into my chats are Mrs. Thorough, Laurel, and Saucy. So maybe the next time we meet will be Sunday. There'll be a live chat Sunday. But I do have a video I'm uploading like right now. Actually, when I get off here, I'm going to be uploading. I mean, it's already uploading. It'll take about another hour. It takes a while. Doesn't the river cruise boat, Saucy, don't they look like a neat thing to do? I don't know for sure because I've never been on one, but it seems like it would be very restful and peaceful. Anyway, until Sunday, check out my video that's coming up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that if you want to join the live streams, thank you guys. Bye. Thanks, Livy.